it is I, your Lord and Saviour, Jesus Christ. I have arose. Like the video for Jesus if you love him. If you don't believe in him, dislike it and go to hell. You disgusting human being. Today we're talking about tips and tricks for this game, eFootball 2024. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to like. Maybe consider subscribing. If you don't want to subscribe, okay, fair enough, don't. But if you want to, then cool. Suck a dick. That's all I really have to say. Let's get into it. First things first. This team is not my real team. I've just done a video. I have a YouTube channel. I'm talking to it right now. I'm also recording for this. Hello YouTube. How is everything going? I love that one person was watching and now they've disappeared. 2 people were watching and then nobody comments. Thanks for not commenting into anything. If you're in here just to try and scam me, fuck you. Don't try and scam me. Leave. I'm going to ignore you if you're a scam. Don't talk to me. I'm a child. I'm not really. I got bored very quickly of that. I'm still out of breath from COVID. Anyway, this was a video of a GP team. I'm not going to be talking about that. We're talking about tips and tricks today. First one, which I only found out yesterday. If you go into objectives, right? Feature Neymar Jr. and win tour event. Okay, so now I need to go and find tour events. No. All you have to do is scroll down, press cross, and then scroll down. It tells you how many challenges are left, all your rewards from it, and you can just press cross again. It takes you to the event you need to play on. And I think you realise I've now been playing this game for about 3 or 4 months, and I didn't know this, so I've missed out on hundreds of thousands of GP and potentially hundreds of thousands of skill, XP, and the skill programs and all of that. Like, what's wrong with me? I've now figured it out anyway, so from now on, I'm gonna get everything. Everything. That's really it. Thank you very much for watching. I only had one tip. I'm joking. Tip number 2. Say you want to buy a player. You're new to the game. You're on the marketplace. You're scrolling. You're just going, okay, let's have a look. Oh, Killian, you little slut. You look nice. I don't want you yet. You're too expensive. Okay. Yeah, not too expensive. Yeah. I don't know who to have. I need a super sub. Oh, Rodrigo, are you a super sub? Yes, you are. I wonder how you play. I don't want to spend 100k on him straight away. Why do I want to spend 100k on someone I've never used before? I'm going to go into training, go into free training, wait for the screen to load. I am now Real Madrid. I can now play him. That actually worked out very lucky, by the way, because I didn't pre-do this knowing I was going to pick Rodrigo. And then I picked this team. I don't actually remember why I picked it. I picked this team a while ago to try Vinny out before I was going to buy him. And I ended up just not buying him because he feels like shit. Anyway, if you pause the game, stop scoring, pause the game, go into game plan, you can see Rodrigo. Pop into his favourite position. He's slightly upgraded in compared to his card, but he's not fully upgraded. So you're going to get a feel of how he plays, of how he feels to play, and all of the above. Obviously minus the super sub player skill. But that makes people OP. And if you don't know that yet, now you know. I've just changed your life, so you have to subscribe because I changed your life. That's how it works. Right? Surely? Anyway, tip number 2, very simple. How cool is that? Go into training if you want to try out a player. Probably not goalkeepers and stuff, because some goalkeepers are just shit. And you don't want to try every single goalkeeper. You can try defenders, you can try Alaba. This is an 86 somewhat standard Alaba. He plays great. Rudiger plays great. Anyway, this is good. This is good. I do have another one for training. I'm going to show you this in another video, but I'm going to set it up when I remember what I'm doing. What am I trying to do? You thick fuck. What am I doing? I don't even remember what I'm doing. That was it. I need little Messi. I'm gonna teach you a trick about free kicks that no one talks about. I'm gonna do it now because of how excited I am about it. Free kick tutorial. Ready? This is all live, by the way, so if I don't score for the next like half an hour, this might just be shit. I'm gonna try it. I did fuck that one up. Okay. As you can tell, this is the first one I've done. I should have probably practiced beforehand, but you know what? Did you just see that? Did you just see that? Yes, he saved it, but you've also got to consider the fact that he's only 86, and if you have another Messi, that one was shit. But if you have another Messi with better finishing, with the same player skills as this one, then you can fucking do it too. I'm going to show you how it's done, because although I haven't scored one, in game, it works a treat. It keeps hitting the wall. Is that me? I'm going to try and aim there. Just rage hit it. Yeah, that's it, you little bitch. Oh! Oh! Did you just see that save? He's a Nana. Good. I have just called him Onana, yeah. Anyways, this isn't the point, guys. This isn't. I'm just getting carried away, right? Onana might be good. I know it's Onana. Anyway, not the point. What we're going to do is we're going to press circle to like this much power, and then there you go. As the player, whoever the player is, comes to hit the ball, it's all about timing, you see. You have to press circle again. I don't mind now I'm speaking about it, exactly. I've managed to score 2. Ah, I put too much power on. You can't put max power on. You want like 80% plus, right? Because not enough power just hits the wall, and then no, it's a bit silly, isn't it? Hit the ball in. Just give me the fucking free kick, please. Oh. Obviously, this is not good, but we're going to try one more time. I did the wrong thing. I didn't even do it time. It's not even like I missed time now. Practice. Hold it. Hit it as you're about to hit it. And the ball just goes over. I scored 2 in a row. That's the point. The ball doesn't go like that. Do you know what I mean? When you do a normal free kick. If you do it in a normal way, again, it just dips. I'm going to show you why. Because I'm getting carried away with this and I just shouldn't. Just grow up. It's because he has a dipping shot player trait. That's it. Dipping shot. So when you press circle to shoot, if you time it so the player, as the player is about to hit the ball, it will dip, exactly as the skill suggests. If it has knuckleball as well, it will attract. Attract? What? It will create more power and more confusion with the shot. That's it. Fantastic news. We're going to try one more time because, let's be honest, I kind of feel a bit mad that I haven't scored 3 of them. Oh, again, is it timing? Is it skill? There's a number of things behind it. But no one speaks about this, so I thought I've now just mistimed both of them in a row. Okay, clearly I'm tired. Moving on, we've had 2 training tips. We've had a game-changing tip for me. Tip number 4. Don't play your AI games, you fucking losers. Unless you obviously want to improve, obviously. But use the AI. You can go into one of these, just change it to the AI. Oh man, I'm not good to play Legend yet. My team isn't good enough to play Legend. Play Legend, pull it on, put AI on, and then instead of you having to watch the game cry because of how frustrating it is, go and make a tea. Go wank. Go feed your son. Like, done. The game will continue to resume until the end. Or you can just sit with your packet of crisps with your cock out, or vagina out. Tits. Tits are unisex now. Men have tits. I have tits. Not the point. Sort of have tits. I want to defend myself there because now everyone's going to think I'm a fatty, and I'm not. I'm obese, but I'm not a fat anyway. Grow up. AI it, sim it. What are you doing? Stop wasting your life. You can literally just put the events on and then go and wash up, do stuff. That's all I do. I do my house chores, I do a little bit of work, I do phone calls in the middle of these games, and then before you know it, 3, 4, 5 games have passed. Yes, fair enough, you could lose loads, right? You can lose most of them. But that's why you need also a good formation. So your team can utilise it. I would suggest a 3 in the back, or a 4-2-3-1 formation. A formation has a very dense midfield or a very dense attack. You always need players close up because the AI gets very confused and very scared, and they'll very quickly just pass the ball unnecessarily, or they'll just dribble until they lose it, regardless what difficulty it is. And if they're all tight, they're all going to continue to create space. They're not just going to sit on the wing like a loser and wait for the ball, which is what a lot of wingers do. They don't cut in. But your midfielders will. So that's kind of tip 4 and 5. Because you can just tight midfield. I do either use a 3-3-5, 3-3-4, sorry. That's right, isn't it? Yeah, 3-3-4. Right, 3 at the back, 3 midfielders and 4 attackers, 2 strikers and 2 wingers, or 2 second strikers, depending obviously what kind of players I want on the field at the time. But it seems to work. They seem to score a lot of goals because the attack has a lot of support. The midfield has support because they have 3 midfielders, and the defence gets support because they have the midfield to help and 3 defenders in themselves. And some games you'll win like 5-0, but some games you'll lose 1-0, and it'll be frustrating because your team just won't get shot on. But that's it. How easy is that? You've got all the fucking... I've completed most of these by just AI, because who can be asked? Right? But if you do need... I'm going to add on to that one more thing about these events. If you need the players, the specific players, and you have GP, you don't want to waste money on players for no reason. I don't know if I'm making sense. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to explain my point. You go into the event. Obviously, this is an event for a certain category of certain players. All of these ones, certain teams. The more players you have from that team, with the nice green tick, the more points you get per game. Fantastic. You always want to aim for like 1,500 because the max reward usually is 3,000. So that only requires you to actually play 2 games if you choose to play it yourself. But say you don't have the players. Here's a 2-in-1 for you. If you go over to here and you want to do your Liga BBVA MX, pop it on. Check your price, whatever. Each star indicates the player quality, okay? But it also indicates how much XP you will get on releasing them. 1 and 2 stars will give you 100 XP towards, obviously, them 100 XP points for player leveling. 3 stars is your 1,000. 4 star is 4. 5 star is 10. Usually, typically. Usually that's very much the way. I'm pretty sure I will double check that after I give you the tip. But what I do is I go onto Freestar. I will go for the cheapest player. Okay, it's 11k. Okay. So that means for 11k I'm going to get 1000 XP for releasing that player. We will double check this because I probably do have him in the club. I will then go to 4 and I will see, okay, that's 50k. So I can buy 4 of them for 11k. And it'll be 44k. I'm saving myself 7k to get that 4000. So you can basically use your GP to buy skills, to buy the XP, to level up each player. But this is where it gets interesting. You can multitask now, because now you can use the players for the league, for the events, to then buy them, raise your total points up to 1500. If you don't want to do that, and you want to play for 300 points a game and play 10 games and save yourself 100k, 200k, do it, fair enough. But on using the players and winning it in 2 games, what we do now is we go over and we go onto order of sign-in, and as you see, this is what I've done. Not with that one. I actually ran out of money at some point. Freestar. I go to release the Freestar. I now get 1000 XP for the Freestar. Do I have that player that I just bought? Yes, it was him, wasn't it? Freestar for 11k. There we go. So you buy 4 of them. You also get 1000 GP off, technically, because it's 230 GP. You get your XP training. So simple. So simple. Makes your game so much better. It's so much easier now. Now you can buy levels for your players. If you're new to the game, obviously don't do that. You want to buy your players in priority first. Get your team up. Get your free team to the best team it can be via one of my videos, because I've shown the players I recommend. Also, the players I own, I've put into a whole team that does get you wins, that will win you for events, that will win you in online. And it's a versatile team. It's adaptable. You can change formations. It can change depending on the in-game circumstances. That's it. We're done. There is no other tips that I can recommend. That is all we need. Some very easy tips. And we're done. Are there any special tips that I can think of off the top of my head? I'm going to say it again. When I find it, hold on a second, you cunt. Don't click off the video yet. Super sub player trait is OP. Yeah. If you want to sub someone on after the second half, use a super sub. You fucking idiot. It's OP. Okay? You happy with that? You feel a little bit hurt? Good. That just means it worked. It means I've enlightened you. This must feel pretty amazing, and let me tell you it does. I feel like I've just made a baby in my arsehole. So I must leave now. I need to stop whispering because it's starting to give me earache. But we're done. We're done. One quick recommendation before we do go about the releasing of the players. Keep them. Obviously, it's very counteractive of what I've just said, but keep them for now because you have a capacity of 500 players. What I would do is wait until this comes up, the Japanese one, which currently has. It comes up every year because it's a league that they own. They have rights to, licenses to. They will have it on multiple times a year, so just keep them. And then each year, each time it comes on even, you will get the opportunity to get a free team of the week or team of the month, because they'll be on nominating contracts or something like that. and then just release it. Vice versa, release one, release one, release one. And then when you have your maximum capacity, at that point you can just do a big clear out and get loads of XP, and then try all the players you want to try, because the XP, if you manage to do 100 players, you've earned yourself like, probably to be fair, only like 25k of GP, but you've earned yourself like 100,000 XP, which levels up like a whole player and a bit, which is fantastic. And plus, the more capacity you have, the easier it is for you to do events in the future. So just keep them for now, and only get rid of them when you need to. We're done. Don't buy your coins. Don't buy these. Boycott the game. I'm joking. Buy them if you want to. They are worth it to an extent. I don't. Because I'm going to get to Division 1 for free. That is my goal. That is what God wanted me to do. I need to stop bringing Mum up. This is getting weird now. Buy one of these. Final tip. I know I've kept saying final tip, but buy one of these if you want to spend money on the game. Not forcing you, not peer pressuring you. If you want to spend money on the game and you're thinking, where should I put my money? Buy one of these. Some of these players aren't game changing. They're not amazing. But they're a great way to start. And some of them will take you to the very end of the game. They won't actually, I'm just lying to you. Don't buy them to begin with. Figure out what playstyle you want to use. Try them all. 20, 30, 40, 50 games. See what one works the best for you. Long ball counter is always broken. But you don't have to go for meta. I'm done. If I carry on talking, the MIA, you're going to come find me. I don't even have to correct myself there.